Welcome to number one local sports podcast in Central Florida. This is Sandlot Sports. I am Adam Capison. I'm here with either blurry or my eyes are bad, BJ Thomas.
Both.
Okay. And Mike Rapogel.
Hello, also blurry.
Yes. So the Winter Olympics ended 2 days ago, yesterday. I don't know. I've lost track of time. The U.S. did not win the most medals. The U.S. did not win the most gold medals. Not surprised by this at all. We suck at the Winter Olympics. We suck at winter sports.
We don't do that at the Winter Olympics.
No.
We just don't.
No.
Yeah. But if trends keep trending, eventually we're going to have some kind of ski facility in northern Florida.
Well, there is a snow, the Snowcat Ridge there in Tampa, where there's actual
actual natural winter
Oh,
problems.
well, yeah.
This winter has been ridiculous down here. We're good. Thank you.
Like this month has been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like it was super cold February 1st.
My power bill was more expensive last month than it has been any summer I've been in this house.
That's amazing.
It's terrible.
Yeah. That's also why I have solar, but that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
My power bill has not been more than $200 the entire time I've been in this house.
Bam.
I'm trying to figure out the solar scam, though. It is a solar scam.
Well, you still have to pay for the system.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So when you factor in what you pay for the system and what you pay to the power company to have, power, you can have a consistent power bill. But I will say for the first 5 months of the year, like all I'm paying is to be connected to the grid and paying for the system. I'm not paying for electricity, and I don't really pay power until probably like July every year.
Are you getting rebates for banking the power?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
not to make this to a different kind of podcast.
Whatever.
Dude, we have no football. We have no football.
I try to kick this off for the Winter Olympics. This is where we go.
Yes. Well, because we suck at the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Typically.
No, so I bank what we generate throughout the year, and generally by December our bank is depleted, but we'll pay maybe $1,200 in total to the power company throughout the year. So about $100. No. And in Florida,
so when is the system done being paid off?
About 10 years from now.
Whenever you pay it off, yeah, it's however you pay it off.
But how often are you supposed to replace solar panels?
40 years.
Because their efficiency degrades over time.
Yeah, so about 40 years, assuming you get up there and clean them yourself.
Right. And on top of that, is that a 40 years what the industry says, or is that 40 Florida years?
It's 40 Florida years. The industry says they actually last about 50.
Because they say, a roof should last X amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
In Florida, it's about 60-70% of that.
Yeah.
Because of the weather conditions and the constant sun.
Yeah. But so far, I haven't had a problem. The only issue I have is every so often, like the switch will get flipped and I have to go out and kind of flip the switch, turn them back on. But yeah, like for the month of February, my power bill is probably going to be $30. And that's because I'm connected to the grid.
Damn.
Yeah. A dude came out to sell us a system, and he was like, well, you can have a battery backup system so that if the power goes out during a hurricane, you'll have power. I'm like, okay, how much is that? Well, you need 2 batteries. Okay, how much is that? They're $15,000 each. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like if the power goes out in a hurricane, I'll just go take that money and go get a Disney resort. I'm good.
Yeah, for real.
So, yeah. Since we suck at the Winter Olympics, I want to get you guys' opinion on basketball, because this is kind of where we are. Because again, as BJ said, we have no football to talk about. Well, a little bit, but we have none. Okay. So would you guys agree that if a team wins by a blowout, it's because they have better players? If a team wins a close game, it's because of the coach.
You can say that about any sport, really.
Okay.
But no,
BJ?
because I've seen too many things. I've seen too many things in basketball with certain key players with different scoring lines that can definitely
Yeah,
sway a game.
and there's so many stories about great players where a coach will call a play and they'll be like, "Yeah, whatever, get out of the way and give me the ball."
Hmm.
So I don't
Like
That's
know
there's
about
a
that basketball.
one of those. I think it was a high school game or high school baseball game where the pitcher went up there, and it was the last at bat, and he hit a run in or something like that, and they won the game. And I told the coach, he goes, I used to hit dingers. He's like, I never hit, coach. What are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah,
And like,
yeah, I saw that video.
yeah, in the, it was in the press conference after they won the championship. He's like, you never hit? He's like, no. He's like, you lied to me. He's like, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I was like,
I did.
yeah.
I did in fact lie to you, and here we are.
And there they are. Yeah.
So I say that to say this. So the team in the NBA with the best record in close games is surprising. I looked this up and I was like, that can't be right. The only team with 10 victories in games decided by 3 points or less is the Orlando Magic,
Hmm.
who can't seem to get out of their own way half the time.
Yeah, I was
But
just
when the
about to
game,
say, where are the standings? Where are they in the standings?
they're seventh.
Okay, so woo!
Yeah. Well, then that's
You
more
guys can
surprising.
hit game winners if you're lucky enough to be close.
Keep the game close. You have a chance to win.
Yeah.
Hmm. But say, what teams are they beating close?
Well, they beat the Lakers and the Clippers the past two games at the buzzer.
Okay.
So, and both of those teams are playoff teams. Well, will be.
But there's still the Magic.
Yeah, I mean, they beat the tough teams, but then lose to like by 50 to Charlotte. So go figure.
Hmm.
You ever heard what Jason Williams said about Orlando? He said,
White
"You ever see
chocolate?
that He goes, you ever see the garbage truck going down the road?" The podcaster's like, "Yeah." He goes, "You see that juice dripping out?" He goes, "That's the Orlando Magic. It's a franchise." I was like, "Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! We're the Browns. We're the Jets."
Yeah, I think we're closer to the Jets and the Browns, which is sad.
Speaking of the Jets, did you hear that the rumor has it that Woody Johnson is who got the player report cards banned? The players
Really?
were given the Players Association report cards on the franchises at the end of the year. And the rumor has it that Woody Johnson had a hand in getting that stopped because the Jets got an F.
Yeah,
A
they got an
singular
F
F
like
or like multiple Fs because it's the
they got a
Jets.
they got an F 17 years in a row, so he got mad or
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, that's what we do in this country. If we don't like the reports, we just stop making the reports. Don't do
Hmm.
anything to fix the problem.
No.
Yep.
Just stop reporting.
I ain't fixing shit.
I do like the video of I can't remember who it was on the Jets when they were playing at Cleveland, and he did the full half baked. Fuck you, fuck you. Oh wait, fuck you too, and fuck you. Have you guys
Oh,
seen that
I
video?
remember. I forgot who that was. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he's up in the crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I forgot who that was. That's hilarious, though. What else are you gonna
that's
do?
so.
That's like
We
when they were asking for Fernando Mendoza what he would feel like playing for the Raiders, and he gave a pretty, good political answer. He's like, "I'll be happy with whatever team I'm on, but you got to know if you're going to be the first number one draft pick and the Jets are up, you're like, fuck,
No.
like, do I have
You
any
will not be
eligibility
happy.
left?
You will
yeah,
not be happy on whatever team you get drafted by. This half of our podcast is talking about what happens to quarterbacks, and you will not be happy wherever you're drafted. You better get your dad in there and do some Eli Manning shit. You better do something. You better
Hmm.
Deion Sanders your way out of this. Something.
Would y'all rather be on the Jets or on the Browns?
Play
I would
baseball.
rather live in New York.
I feel like Browns, like, they tend to tank everybody's careers. Like, somehow Baker got out, but it seems like whenever you get drafted to Cleveland, there's no getting out of Cleveland.
Well,
It's there's something about that area because the
Cle-
Lions did that for about 50 years.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Cleveland is the sea of sadness. So I mean, I still have a theory that the reason why the world is the way it is now is because Cleveland won the championship in 2016 because that's when things started to go to hell. So I just blame Draymond
Yeah.
Green for kicking LeBron in the nuts and getting suspended.
The
Put us
only
in the
nut
wrong
kick he was
timeline.
suspended for, if I'm not mistaken.
What was that?
The only nut kick he was suspended for, if I'm not mistaken.
I, I think so. And it wasn't actually so much the nut kick; it was the accumulation of nut kicks throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, he blasted Steven Adams. He fucking blasted Steven Adams. I know he felt that man's balls on his feet. He blasted that man. Like, why would you blast the one guy who might be able to tear your arm off in the NBA? He might.
Fuck it, ref, let him play.
Yeah,
Outside of Jokic and others.
I didn't see anything. Go for it.
Good God. He just blasted him. And Steven just ate it. I know you do that. I'm not a big Draymond Green fan. I saw an interesting post today that said the Warriors messed up the blueprint. David Lee was an all-star, and they saw what was coming with Draymond Green. They got rid of David Lee. Then they had Jonathan Kuminga. And instead of following the blueprint and saying, oh, Kuminga's the future, they stuck with Draymond Green, traded Kuminga, and now Kuminga's playing fairly well in Atlanta. Is that correct?
I think that's where he went. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. But Kuminga's had a few, or played decently, and the Warriors are still with Draymond Green, who I wouldn't
Well,
imagine is going to be there much longer.
no, he pretty much knows this is his last year in Golden State. They tried to trade him at the trade deadline. The problem is when you try to trade somebody, you need somebody else that wants to take what you have, and
Yeah.
no one wants him because A, he's only good in that system. B, he's a headache, and he's not very good. So you add those together, and they're like, I'll give you a second round draft pick in 2029.
And but they had the guy. They had a
Well,
guy.
and yeah,
They had a couple guys. They had James Wiseman out there too.
well,
But they
Wiseman, he wasn't good anywhere, regardless of where he was.
yeah. But I'm just saying, I don't think he got a fair run. He was a number one pick, and I don't think he may have got the opportunities he deserved. Do you?
Well, and when he went to Detroit, he sucked in Detroit too. I think he's out of the league now.
Okay, so he's just terrible.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
but
Some
Kaminga,
motherfuckers are just terrible.
yeah, I mean, Anthony Bennett, I think, played like a year after he was drafted number one. And BJ, you can help me understand that. Like, why is it that guys can play great in college, specifically with basketball right now, play great in college, shoot well in college, get to the NBA, and forget how to shoot?
I don't know if they forget how to shoot, but like the timing's definitely different. There's better defenders in the NBA.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say the same for NFL players too. Like whenever they get in the NFL and it's different, it's like, yeah, these
Yeah.
are full grown men coming after you now.
The defender, the defenders are closer. The defenders are stronger.
Hmm.
You're playing against grown men now.
Yeah.
You're playing against 25-year-olds who've been
Mm.
lifting weights for the last 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because I mean, you see it a
I
lot,
think it's a
especially
full
in the
sensory
NBA.
overload physically and mentally.
Yeah, yeah, and I think a lot of times the guys just can't handle that. And with the NFL, especially with like Baker and Darnold and Goff and some of the others, I think it really depends on what system you get drafted into or what system you finally end up
Mhm.
going to. Because Baker went to Cleveland. We just talked about how bad Cleveland is. Darnold was, he had the double stink with the Jets and Cleveland and Carolina. And look what he did. Goff in LA, that was a system that was not right for him at all. He's thrived in Detroit. So a lot of times it's not just talent, it's is the talent in the right location. You know,
Yeah.
I was talking with a buddy of mine about this very thing, and how much would have history been different if Ryan Leaf was picked number one and Peyton was picked number two in '97? Would Peyton have survived on the Chargers?
From what we've seen from him, probably
He
Okay.
set an interception record his rookie year,
his
so I don't think the guy
yeah
is mentally weak.
yeah he didn't come out the gate swinging. He was a game. He was like a general out there, and it doesn't matter what team you go on. I mean, it does, but his
Well,
style of play was.
He became the offense.
he
Mhm.
became the offense when the coach left after year two, and they replaced the head coach. Got an offense that fit him. Now, I don't believe Ryan Leaf would have been successful anywhere. I don't think he was mature enough to be successful anywhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was a lot of guys that are really good in college that go to a system and just flounder.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and this is even regardless of like the Alabama quarterbacks, because that's a whole different conversation. Because when they're drafted, they don't bring the receivers with them. They don't bring the offensive line with them.
Well, I mean, if you come do my job and I go do your job, how's that going to go?
Fair.
I'm going to do fine. I'm going to tell all of them to fuck off. You're going to just leave me alone for one day. I'm just going to be here for one day. Just fuck off. Like, you should be able to do your jobs by yourself just for today. So I'd survive. I'd make it, but it wouldn't work. Like, so everybody's got to be, you got to be in the right spot and be appreciated. So I don't know. What's more concerning to me, I guess, and maybe it's just harder to do to turn over a roster, but like I thought like you built teams around your players. You know what I
It
mean? So
depends on who you ask. Depends on what GM you have.
yeah, I guess, but like if I'm coming into a situation and I have the number one pick, like say you get Robert Griffin III, like you build an offense around a guy that can run, be mobile with the football as a quarterback. If you're going to bring in a guy like Baker or Joe Burrow, you do a traditional offense, like you build around that guy. I don't know. I think that happens less now, and they just try to move people around till they find a team where they can work.
Well, the another thing is because, like, I was going to bring up, I don't watch much of the NBA, and it's kind of hard at 40 to get into it now because it's totally different when we were kids. Everybody, everybody changes teams constantly.
And it's
Like
not
when you
just
talk
change.
about,
Go ahead. No,
you
I'm
good.
sorry.
Yeah, when you talk about superstars, like 2 years ago, they were on a totally different team. Like when we just mentioned, who knew James Harden was in Cleveland? Like that, you know,
Yeah.
he's
Oh
one of
yeah,
the biggest names in the sport.
I forgot about that.
It's like, holy shit, like what's
Yeah.
going on here? It's kind of hard to build a team around somebody who's not going to be there in 2 years, probably.
Right.
Then what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think in football it's even more magnified because to BJ's point is you're supposed to build a system around players or get players that fit your system. That instead of just
Mhm.
going, this
Yeah.
guy's really good, going, can this guy be good in our system? That's where Belichick was good at on the Patriots. He would go, hey, this guy's really good, and he'd be really good in our system. You know, and I was
I think there's other teams, yeah. Good.
and going back and forth like Mahomes, for example. Like it is unquestionably Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback in the NFL right now. If he was drafted
Yeah.
on Carolina and didn't have Eric Bieniemy, didn't have Andy Reid, would he be the Mahomes that we know?
It would
He
depend
might
on
because
what franchise
he's
he went to.
part of his appeal is he's good at scrambling and thinking on his feet. Like he gets in trouble and solves it. Like you see him run around with chicken like with the chicken with his head cut off. He can tuck and run, find somebody open. I mean, he's good. That's what he's good at.
Well, I guess it would
There,
depend on the franchise, though. Like, is
yeah,
he going to go to a franchise that's good at, like, building a team, moving a franchise forward? Or is he going to go somewhere like, I don't know, Cleveland or the Jets? You just keep doing this all night. Same fucking franchises all the time.
yeah. It only took the Bears 106 years to figure out how to build a team.
They acted like they were trying for a while, though. Like, they tried. They're just dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they tried.
Mm.
Cleveland, I don't know what Cleveland does. Cleveland's trying to sell tickets. That's what they try to do. Just sell tickets. We got to do enough to sell tickets. We're going to pay Myles Garrett and trap him in a hellhole for the rest of his life. Just to sell tickets. They should have traded him and spent that money to rebuild the team.
Hey, but he got to spend the entire Olympics with his girlfriend.
Good for him.
Yeah. He didn't have to worry about that pesky football getting in the way of his girlfriend in the Olympics.
Shit. When you are so far ahead of everybody on your football team, I fucking dare you to say something about me about being late to a meeting. I dare you. I dare you.
That's like when you
don't do anything right around here. Fuck off.
That's like when you see the OTAs pop up and it's like so and so didn't go to OTAs. Like, yeah, fine.
Okay.
They'll be there. They'll be there.
Yeah. He's been dominating for 15 years. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
OTAs, they're for like the guys that are on the rookie contracts or fighting for the second contract or new guys on the team. But like if you've been there for 10 years and in that system for 10 years, dude, show up when you want.
Yeah.
We know you'll be fine.
I don't need to come in
healthy.
here. I don't need to come in here and know what time the weight room opens. Like,
no.
I had that on my calendar. I'm good.
As long as you show up healthy, I'm good with it. That's how I'd be as a coach. Fine.
No motorcycles like Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, just show up healthy. We're good.
mm-hmm.
And since we're talking football, I put this in the group chat. So the UFL. So we actually will have football here in a couple months, kind of. They're
Kind of.
kind of. They're testing out some rule changes that the NFL wants to see if they work or not, because that's what the UFL is. It's just a training ground, improving ground for the NFL. So I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but some of the rule changes that they want to try for this season, see how well they work, how well they're received. The first one is this one is the BJ rule. 60-yard field goals are now 4 points instead of 3.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what Brandon Aubrey. Come on, just keep it around long enough for Brandon Aubrey to get a hold of the thing.
The other
you
one
have a boot though.
Yeah. I heard that he turned down a contract that would have made him the highest kicker in the NFL, highest paid kicker in the NFL.
But the Jerry Jones machine is in effect because there was a post that went out saying that he's looking for $10 million a year as a kicker, and his wife put under lies. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. We're not going to lose this guy because Jerry's a moron. Let's not do that. But they offered $7.5 million, which is $1 million more than Butker.
Yeah, and especially
if with that, like, look, he's a weapon. Dude's a weapon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never drafted a kicker before. I paid $5 for him in an auction draft.
Because why not?
He won me the first 2 weeks of my second league.
Yeah.
20 points a week or something. It was ridiculous.
Once you get to the once you cross the 50, you're in scoring range.
Yeah. I don't know if you got to cross it anymore. I think you just got to get to the 50.
I forgot which season in particular it was, but Gostkowski from the Patriots did that for me in fantasy too. It was
Yeah.
one of those years that might have been the crazy Michael Vick year, or it might have been like Gronk's first big year breakout in New England. But whichever one, I also had Gostkowski, who's putting up like 15 points every single game at minimum. I was like, I can't ask for any more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's good to have a couple weird targets. Like when the Cowboys defense was solid when Micah first got there, they kept getting turnovers. They were turnover magnets
Mhm.
for like 3 years. So I started drafting their defense like late, but still, I'd be like, no, I'm gonna
Mhm.
make sure I get them. And so what? I got two other more Cowboy players. I'll just lose that bye week. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't like have multiple Bears players on my team.
Well, that's
I
because you have multiple Bears players. There was a qualifier in there.
like
Well,
I
even good ones. Like I'm still like, I don't like having two of my team on
I
here.
don't know if this is a strategy or not, but like as long as it's not too late in the season, if I get all these people on a bye week, I don't give a shit. You can have it.
Late in the season, it's all out the window. I don't give a shit anymore. It's all
No,
about how many
but
points do you get.
when I'm drafting, I'm talking about when
Yeah,
I'm drafting. Like
draftings. Yeah,
I try not to make sure I get too many players on a bye week. But
yeah,
if it means I can have a dominant team, I'll lose that week as long as it's not like a late season bye week. If it's an earlier one where I can kind of still, you
yeah.
know, but
Yeah,
like I'll just cough it up.
that's why I lost to Mike this year. Is my players had a bye week the first week of the playoffs. I had like McCaffrey and another player that
Mhm.
were out. I'm like, what the hell? But such is life. You got to pay attention.
Yep.
But I knew a guy in college. He was doing fantasy basketball, and he literally drafted the entire Detroit Pistons starting roster. And people were like, "Why would you do that?" He's like, "They have to score. Somebody has to score. Somebody has to get rebounds. Somebody has to get assists. I know they're going to do that. It's not a crapshoot of, well, this guy has an off night. This guy's not like that team is going to score. Even if they score 80 points, that team is going to score, which it was an interesting theory. Works in basketball, not so much in football.
Yeah, I
I
think more
I
football.
I want to do a basketball fantasy league. I've never tried
Buddy of
it.
mine, buddy of mine does hockey. I have no idea how that would work.
Is it for basketball? Don't you set your lineup for a week the same way? You have to pay attention for the games
I
that get
think
played that
so.
week. Is that how that goes?
That's the way it was back when I was talking to him when I was in college many years ago.
So it pays to if somebody's got 3 games that week as opposed to a guy's got two. Yeah, there's a different angle to it. I
Hmm.
think.
I mean, I'd be up for doing something next year, just for fun, just to kind of see what it's like.
Just to
For
see what
fun, I
it
mean
is. I
like
don't
20
even have to
bucks
put money
buy-in.
on it. We can just get some people we know in on it and see if it's something we ever want to do.
Yeah, I'm cool with trying it. So back
Okay.
to these rules. The second one is they want to make catches more collegey. So instead of 2 feet in bounds, 1 foot in bounds, which is
That's the
That
beauty of the NFL.
Yeah, that's fun to watch, but the pros need to stay the way it is. NFL needs to stay
That's
the
the
way it
beauty.
is.
That's the beauty of the NFL. Some
Hmm.
6'3", 230-pound man has the body control to catch a ball 3 yards out of bounds while keeping his toe. Like that's no. The
Yeah.
Santonio Holmes catch
yeah,
in the Super Bowl. It was special because he got 2 toes down while he was basically completely off the field.
Hmm.
No, absolutely not. I don't like that.
so the
Idiots.
other one, another one is completely eliminate the assisting the runner. So no tush push, no pick up Josh Allen for 10 yards.
I don't know, bro. I love when the
Uh,
offensive lineman scoops somebody up and shove them
yeah,
into a pile. It's like I will crush you to get this first down. I will
that's
kill my own
because
running back to get this first down.
essentially that's rugby, and that's football was an offshoot of rugby, so that also needs to stay in too.
I like it. I don't look. I don't like the tush push because once other teams latch on to how it functions and they get decent at it, it's going to be the default thing for that situation. It's going
Yeah,
to be one of two things. It's going to be the tush push or the pitch to the running back
Yeah.
out of that formation. So it's like I don't know. It's not an egos thing, although they can all run hell. It's more like a competition thing, a look, the way the game looks and feels. I just don't like that look.
We need more Troy Palomalus.
Yes.
Yeah, he would have slaughtered something.
Just to
He would have
dive
slaughtered
over.
one. Yep. Bent Jalen Hurts in half backwards or something.
Push, and we lost 3 yards. What the hell happened there?
And what the hell? So the next one, I have my feelings on, but I'm gonna let you guys voice your opinions first. No punting inside the opponent's 50-yard line.
Get yourself a kicker.
Oh.
Get you.
I'm not a
kicker.
fan of that one.
I'm gonna tell you, go get a kicker. See what Cody Parkey's doing.
He's probably putting the fries in the bag somewhere.
He probably put the fries in the bag somewhere. The double doink.
You're an asshole for saying that name, by the way.
See, you didn't need to qualify that. He's just an asshole.
Well, oh, he is too. He's too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there. So, the thing is like before you came on the podcast, it was just us and Dorian, and I would pick on the Jaguars and I'd pick on the Lions mercilessly, because why not? Fucking shit franchises. So pick on them mercilessly. But now the Lions are good and the Jaguars are becoming good. So you've actually done a good thing for your franchise. Because now I'm going to pick on the Bears mercilessly, and they're just going to win a Super Bowl.
There you go. Well, I appreciate one of the analysts already said that the Bears are going to win. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Caleb misses too many normal throws. And
He does
too many crazy throws. He needs to bring it closer together.
And we need to stop going for it when field goal range all the time. Bullshit.
Your head coach is a moron. That's not going to happen.
Yeah. You learned from Dan Campbell, and that didn't work. See, what BJ misses out, if forgets to put in there, is yes, he ragged on the Jaguars and Lions mercilessly. And one day, both of us pushed Dorian a little too far, and he went on like a 5 or 10 minute rant.
I've seen BJ do that to people before in person. This happened.
Stay next to him.
Yeah. I was in the back laughing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I can't remember what he was doing during that rant, whether he was smiling, laughing, giggling.
Oh yeah, no, he was hot. He was hot. If I remember correctly, it was to the point of like almost name calling. I think he may have called me a couple. It was great. Oh yeah.
And
fuck the Bears and fuck the Lions.
Well, fuck you too.
But it's not just because he's here now. It's always been like that.
Yeah.
I've been giving him shit about being a Bears fan since I've known him. Like it's football.
We won more playoff games this past year than the Cowboys have since I've been alive, I think. But
you have, but we aren't gonna have a stadium in northern Indiana, so you can have all the trophies you want. It won't cover up that fucking sadness. They're gonna be handing out tetanus shots when you walk in the front door. You're gonna have to walk in the stadium. You're gonna get a fucking tetanus shot because the rust is just floating in the air.
People are telling me, like, what do you think about that? I'm like, well, I'm not from Chicago. Like, I've never even been to Chicago, so I couldn't give 2 fucks. I'm like, I'm still a Bears fan.
Right, but you haven't been to Chicago. You are from Florida. Do you want to go to Indiana?
No.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You didn't need to preface that. I don't want to go to Indiana. It's just period.
Yeah.
Yeah, period. But I'm just saying.
Don't say you're a Chicago fan. Do you want to go to Indiana? No.
Yeah, but do you want to go to Indiana? So, like,
And the other rule change that is being proposed is after a touchdown, you have 3 options now. You can either kick the ball from the 33-yard line for 1 point. The ball is placed at the 2 for 2 points, or the ball is placed at the 8 for 3 point after touchdown.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Because you're taking a part of the game up that I don't care too much about and making me care about it a little more.
There you go. And it makes the math more interesting too.
Because who cares about the point after? That's where you start to go take a shit.
Yeah.
Like when you see the touchdown, you're like, okay. so like who cares, right? You're willing. Most days you're willing to give up an extra point or two to go grab a chicken wing or something.
Yeah.
They're trying.
I don't know what Ben Johnson would do in that situation. That would stress me out.
He'd find some way to
ask if he can throw a Hail Mary from the 50 for 5
and make it.
It's Caleb's best throw.
Run backwards 30 yards, maybe have a chance.
Throw it into the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it would make games tighter because, like, even if let's say you're up 21-3, give up a touchdown.
That's what my Hard Rock needs is more close games. That's what I need. That's what my Hard Rock app needs is more close games. It's done me so well the past year and a half, anyways.
No, that's what your heart needs too.
You know what? For some reason, I just tune it out. I assume I'm going to lose, so I'll just be excited if I win.
There you go.
It's basically a lottery ticket. You shouldn't go into this with great hopes.
No.
The problem is at 4:00 when you're like, oh shit, and then somebody gets 20 out of the 35 yards you needed in the 8:00 game. And you're like, oh, you're the son of a bitch.
There was one game or 1 week where there was like a 10 or 11 leg parlay, and we cleared the 1:00 games, clear the 4:00 games. Going into the 8:00 game, we had one guy, and I said, BJ, are we gonna ride this or are we gonna bail?
We both lost some money.
Yeah.
Because like at that point, and it wasn't a big ask either. It was like the least of our worries, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that.
Over all the things that we perceived to be problems, and I wish I remember what the hell that was, because it was no big deal.
Yeah.
And he just shat upon us. He just shat upon our dreams.
I'm looking.
What it cost between the two of us probably cost us like $400 or $500.
Yeah.
Jesus.
On $10 bets.
On $10 bets. Should have cashed out. It'd been like $180 a piece.
Yeah.
I've done it to him twice. Look, bro. I smoked too much pot. I got too much fuck it in me. Just fuck it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Whatever. It was from $10. It was from $10.
Yeah. I look at that too.
You're going to lose that in change over the course of the week.
Yeah. I look at that too.
You know, I've gambled a value meal.
Yeah.
I'm going all
Not
way.
even. Wait, you got McDonald's money now?
Man. I tell you what, I use those points up. Use all the points up in that app. All the points.
Yeah. So, not going to lie, both me and my wife had 2 separate McDonald's accounts. So when we will order on both phones and get like both of us get sandwiches. I think I broke them.
We both had Amazon accounts up until this past week. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Do you also like?
Do you shit yourself? BJ's done.
DoorDash 2 separate meals to the house, 2 different places.
Devil. Not today, devil. You're not gonna get me today. I rebuke you.
What you can do is DoorDash something and then Uber Eat something and see if they fight in the driveway.
So you do that and you make sure it's recorded with your Ring camera.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sounds like something they would have done on Epstein's Island.
On one of the special instructions, they call the Uber Eats guy a pussy when you get out of your car.
Just come to the island, bring 2 cheeseburgers and baby oil.
You say Epstein or P. Diddy?
Ep- Interchangeable at this point?
Yeah.
They are.
Well, I don't know. That's not fair. Has Diddy been accused of any child stuff, or has it just been adults who are whores?
From what I understand, Diddy is it's all been adults.
Oh, they were just fucking, man. That's not
Yeah,
really.
wasn't didn't they get him on something like
They got him on prostitution.
prostitution across
Yeah.
state lines, right?
Yeah.
Transporting across state lines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. If that had happened in Washington, D.C., you'd never heard about it.
No. You know what they got him for? Being uppity, being black and uppity.
We don't have the balance of that on the show anymore, Adam. It's harder for you to
That's
But
true.
Yeah. So to try to save us, I'm going to try to bring us back. But Mike, I saw that they're trying to trade Teabag from the Bears.
I saw that he's got trade value, but he's got a $10 million contract as a backup.
And that's probably why they tried to trade him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a lot of money to have in your backup. And
Yeah,
they're
no,
saying-
I think we got 40 million in cap space, but yeah, I guess they're looking around for some trades for him.
I mean, might as well see what you can get for him.
Yeah.
You know, they're saying that the prized free agent this year is going to be Malik Willis.
Oh, no.
Green Bay.
I heard that Trent Williams is having issues with the 49ers in his contract, and Trent Williams might be the prize free agent.
Well, yeah, if Trent Williams doesn't resign with the 49ers, he is the prize.
Come on, Jerry.
I'm getting tired of seeing people tell Chicago to go to go for Max Crosby. I'm like, he's injured and he's older. I don't want to deal with that.
And he's not going to protect Caleb.
Yeah, and he's expensive.
Yes.
Bring us Trent. Yeah, I say, Jerry, fuck the defense. If you get Trent Williams, they can't stop us.
You're not wrong.
Can't stop us.
Yeah, because if you have that Dallas offense with those weapons and you give Dak time,
He had time last year. We're talking about super time.
Yeah.
We're talking about unreal time.
yeah, that's me trying to save BJ and myself from ourselves. So
No one's talking about Russell Wilson.
We're gonna get demonetized.
we just started getting ads.
Probably because you deleted a lot of the early episodes.
You're not wrong. So I wanted to mention something. So Sony just announced they're having a huge sale on their PlayStation games. I think they call it like Deal Mania or something, something weird. And I was looking at it before the show. I'm like, oh, these are good. NBA 2K26 is on sale. I think it's like half price. And like they've got like the 20 different editions with all the virtual currency and all the bullshit. I don't know about you guys, but like their virtual currency microtransaction bullshit, that needs to go away because that's gambling and there's no chance of winning. There's less chance of you winning that than winning on Hard Rock.
Well, the currency isn't the problem. It's like, so there's other things you can do in the game, like Ultimate Team stuff, like from FIFA. They brought that into 2K where you collect players from past and present, and you can build a team with these players, and you buy packs of cards. That's the gamble.
Same on Madden.
Same
It's
on Madden, same in 2K, same in FIFA. I started doing it on FIFA. That's when I realized what a scam it was. I probably spent $120 on cards over the course of a few weeks trying to build a good ultimate team, and could never get anybody you were hoping to get. No Drogba, no Messi, no Ronaldo, nothing.
and that's by
And
design.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, if that's happening to me, what's happening to these kids that are just draining their mother who doesn't really understand what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, mom's cool giving you $20, but she doesn't understand where the $20 is going. Get you a little gift card or whatever, or let you use the card. But like, she's just like, yeah, my kid's into games. I'm just like giving him $20. The kid's not buying new games. He's literally spending $70 for the game, and then hundreds of dollars during the course of that game's life cycle,
Straight back to EA.
and
Yeah.
then starting it over again in 365 days. That's why I stopped doing it. I loved, and it was cool, man, because you can. I did a little bit of it. I didn't pay any money on 2K, but I have like David Robinson and Shaq. Shaq's the center. David Robinson's power forward, and had for a while I had Kareem and Shaq. Like, could you imagine? So you could do some really cool stuff, and that's the motivation behind it. Is you can get these players. My small forward was Sean Kemp. Like, it was
Nice.
just nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was fun. It was fun to have these like combinations, but like I could never get the top level of those players. Like, there's 4 levels of cards, and then there's like the best level, the diamond or the whatever they call it.
Mhm.
I could never get those. I
Get
always could
three
get the
get
levels.
3 players over 90 overall
Yeah,
right
shit like that.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, and it winds up being 391s, and you're like, you
Yeah.
motherfucker, you're
And
all
2 of them you already
motherfuckers.
have.
Yeah, you're all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So it sucks. I don't like it. I feel bad for the kids. Feel bad for me. Shit, I don't even want to tell you what I got into 2K this year. I don't even want to tell you. First of all, my dumbass bought the $100 edition because that's what I needed. That's what I needed.
I nowadays when a game comes out where I have the whatever PlayStation calls it the middle tier of the annual
Yeah,
membership
yeah,
where you
yeah.
get the free
Like the
game catalog.
essential or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that keeps me going for the most
Yeah.
part. Like every now and then I'll see a game, I'll buy it. But like to the point now when a new game comes out that I want to buy, I'll get the special edition. Like I'll probably get the special edition, whatever the fuck GTA 6 is gonna come out with. I'll probably
Yeah,
buy
that's
that.
$20.
I'll probably buy that. But I mean, for the most part, I don't buy games like I used to. But when I do, I'm like, okay, give me all
I
of it.
don't I don't think I've paid full price for a game in probably 10 years. I wait for them to
If
go on
it's
sale.
nothing, if it's nothing I really like, I don't have a problem writing it out. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I have a
depends.
bit of a Call of Duty problem.
Well, you and Kyler Murray.
I get them when they come out. I get them when they come out. No, I go to work.
Okay,
I go
fair.
to work. I do. I don't underperform because I have a video game at the house. I go to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I don't buy Madden until like 6 weeks into the season. I don't buy
I
2K
don't
until
either.
it's just
Yeah.
because first of all, my stack of shame is so large that I've got enough stuff to kind of keep me busy. Anyways,
That's why. That's why I like digital games. There is no stack of shame. You just keep filing that bitch into a folder. You can go back to if you want to look, and then you get supremely disappointed when you open that folder and you're like, "There's 42 fucking games in here. What is
Mhm.
wrong with me? What is wrong with me?
when did I buy this?
Mhm.
Why am I like this? I'm at the house not bothering nobody. That's where I am though.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey,
Yeah.
like I'm I'm staying completely out of trouble. I am just here. I'm playing my game, whether it's 2K, whether it's Stellar Blade, whether it's Diablo, it doesn't matter. I'm focused on doing this and not anything else. But yeah, BJ, you had a good point. So I knew a mom. She they were kind of getting by. She was a single mom of 2 kids, and she told me she's like, does Microsoft ever like misbill you? I like, what are you talking about? She's like, I got my son an Xbox, and I looked at my bill, like my credit card statement, and there were a $200 charge to Xbox. And then
Mhm.
and she was like, I didn't buy anything. And I was like, are you sure your son's not like buying stuff online? She's like, I don't think so. Come to find out, he learned the password and bought a bunch of shit for Roblox.
I was about to say, does he have Roblox for Fortnite? Because that's
Yep,
I can tell you where it's coming from.
yep. And so what she did, she said, you can keep your Xbox. I'm taking the controllers. And you need to find a way for us to pay for groceries this month. You know, and
Damn.
yeah. I mean, to your point, we are adults. For the most part, we have learned self-control. Kids are still learning. See, that one I had to qualify.
It comes and goes.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, not only are loot boxes gambling. I know the EU says they're gambling, and the U.S. government's going down that path. But it's not just the loot boxes. It's the pay to win, pay to
the pay to
succeed.
play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, not just like the Candy Crush bullshit, because that's its own problem. But like I know EA when they came out with Battlefront 2, like 6 or 7 years ago, like you could unlock the characters in the game if you play, but you had to play for like 80 hours to
Hmm.
unlock like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, or you can pay $20 one time and get them. And like that's the
Fucked
kids would
up.
be like, I want to be these characters, and so it's terrible.
Call of Duty got me. You think I let the Die Hard skin go to waste? I did not.
That's
I
pretty
had
cool.
Die
Though.
Hard. I had
I haven't played
Rambo.
Call of Duty in forever online.
I had Terminator. What else did they do? They did Kong and Godzilla. Oh yeah, I had some stupid skins. Oh, the Cheech and Chong one was great. Their finishing moves, they'd spin you around, hit the joint, and you would die when they hit you with the smoke.
Was was Beavis and Butthead in Call of Duty, or was that in
Yep,
Fortnite?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Every once in a while, you see one of them running around. Kind of weird.
Yeah. And the really disturbing part is you got people like Bobby Kotick from Activision, Call of Duty, flat out saying we need to get kids addicted to gambling. We need to get kids indoctrinated to buying more stuff. Like
Yeah, it's
it's
fucked
in
up.
writing that he said that. Now he has other issues all unto himself, and he's going through some stuff right now with some other emails that have been leaked. But yeah, he's an ass.
Well, good.
May they all go through it all.
Hmm.
Yes. So that's all I have on my rundown for this week. I did want to say that we lost a B-level actor, but a guy that was in a movie that I'm sure we've all seen. Robert Carradine, Lewis from Revenge of the
Hmm.
Nerds.
Yep.
I saw that.
So
Classic.
yeah.
Saw that movie way too young.
Yeah.
So a couple of things from there.
Could
First of
not could
all,
not could not make it today.
no, well that's gonna be my second question. But what was the most what scene would get that movie banned first? Would it be the
Bounce
panty
house.
raid scene or the bounce house?
Bounce house.
Oh, I haven't seen it in so long.
Bounce house Darth Vader scene 100%. That's a bit illegal.
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's a felony.
And the girl was like, "Oh, okay." Like, no, that's not what would happen.
Yeah.
You get that Darth
Oh,
Vader
you
mess.
got me. It's like
Yeah,
that's not what
yeah. You might have your balls when you leave, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
So, Mike, I'll ask you this question first. What other movies from our childhood that we saw way too young would not be made today?
Any Porky's movies.
That's where I was going. Porky's. Shit ain't happening.
um,
Shit ain't happening.
Porky's. Any good comedy? Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
Although I think you could probably make Blazing Saddles today.
Blazing Saddles was hilarious.
Yeah. If you can make Django Unchained, I think you can make Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
What's funny about Blazing Saddles is that the people that would protest it would not be who you think would protest it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. White ladies.
Yeah. He made me feel uncomfortable. Good. That's what good comedy is supposed to do.
Anybody that I've ever given Blazing Saddles to watch that was African American absolutely fucking loved it.
Oh yeah.
This is an amazing movie.
Absolutely loved it.
Well, anybody with a sense of humor that gets it will think it's absolutely fucking hilarious, regardless of race, regardless of gender. If you understand what they're doing, you may not make it through half the movie because you'll be laughing so hard.
Yes.
I think one of the important things is the people that did say that any inappropriate things got what was coming to them in the movie.
Yes.
Like nobody that was awful in the movie was fine at the end of it, kind of thing.
And I think
which is very important.
That's why shows like All in the Family, Marry Your Children were so successful, because the main characters, the protagonists, they didn't agree with society, but they were the butt of the joke.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Archie Bunker did not belong in the 70s. He belonged in the 40s. And that was the joke.
Mm-hmm.
What made Archie work is that Archie always got what was coming to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Every single time. Whether it was from Gloria, Meathead, didn't matter.
Nope. And that's why it worked. And that's the piece that they miss nowadays is you could still tell those same jokes, but if you don't have the punchline of the guy getting what's coming to him, it's just not as funny.
Yeah.
It also made it easier when the Jeffersons came along and he was just Archie but black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made it easy.
Can't think of any other movies.
I don't know if a lot of people know that the Jeffersons came from All in the Family.
Yeah, it was a spinoff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and what?
Kind of like
Go ahead.
Like The Conspiracy That Family Matters is a spinoff from Die Hard.
Yeah, because
with Carl Winslow, because he was witness protection after dealing with Hans Gruber, and they moved him to a different city with his family.
It actually is a spinoff.
Of I forgot what show.
Oh.
I forgot.
I know.
I knew this.
If you guys can figure it out.
Was it Perfect Strangers?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I knew that.
Balky Bartokomous.
Yep.
I knew. I was like, oh man, come on now.
Brain's not that fried.
Show too. No, Perfect Strangers is a good show too.
Yes. I never watched Perfect Strangers, but I knew.
You didn't?
No, I never watched Perfect Strangers.
Funny. It's pretty funny.
And I think it holds up today.
Yeah, it was just generally funny. It wasn't too like I don't know.
It wasn't too 80s.
What was that block of shows called that we watched?
TGIF?
TGIF. Holy shit, yep. It was like 3 or 4 shows.
Mm-hmm.
It was Full House, Family Matters.
It would rotate.
Patrick Duffy and Suzanne Summers.
Step by Step.
Step by Step. And was it Perfect Strangers?
No, Perfect Strangers
I'm sure the lineup changed over the years.
I'm trying to get to it.
I think Home Improvement was a different channel.
Yes.
but
It was a
that
different
was
night.
in there.
Home Improvement was Tuesday
Yeah,
nights.
I
Okay.
think Home Improvement was on the same time as Third Rock from the Sun. Remember
Okay.
that?
So TGIF actually went back before I thought it did. This is according to
88?
Wikipedia, so
It's
bear
been
with
around
me.
forever. I remember that.
No,
Yeah.
1985 is when they officially branded Friday nights as TGIF on ABC. The first shows were Webster, Mr.
Okay.
Belvedere, Different Strokes, and Benson.
Boy, I've been watching TGIF for a long time.
Yeah.
So the block that we're thinking of was Full House, Family Matters, Perfect Strangers, and Baby Talk.
The hell is Baby Talk?
I don't know, but they quickly changed it to Hanging with Mr. Cooper and Step by Step.
I remember hanging Mr. Cooper.
Crazy. I wonder if Baby Talk was trying to capitalize on the look who's talking shit.
That's a good point. That would have been around that time.
According to Wikipedia, Baby Talk is an American sitcom that aired on ABC, loosely based on the Look Who's Talking films.
There you
My money.
go. I don't remember that.
I don't either, but it just, you know how unoriginal Hollywood is.
Yeah.
Like everything's a damn remake or this, that, and the other. So
Like they tried to make the show out of the Geico cavemen. It didn't work.
the Emoji Movie, get the fuck out of here.
That was terrible.
Like, what are we really doing anymore?
Yeah.
Like even my 9-year-old goes, "No, this isn't good."
This is bad.
It's not. It is not, child. It's terrible. You have
So-
a better taste than a Hollywood producer.
So Baby Talk, here's who started it: George Clooney, Scott Baio, and Tony Danza.
Was it animated?
No, they did the voices of the babies.
So, what was the show? What was the movie with the three dads?
3 Men and a Baby.
Gutenberg?
3 Men and a Baby.
With
So they
Gutenberg?
just mashed that
Yeah.
together with Look Who's Talking Now? Is that what they did?
Who was
They
it?
were
It was
like
Guten.
It was Gutenberg.
Was
It was Selleck,
Dancing.
Ted Danson and
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck.
yeah, yep.
Like, I mean, in the 90s, as far as men go, like,
I just remember I remember the
That's
Goots
a
was
lot.
everywhere.
he was there.
Steve Gutenberg was everywhere, and now he's nowhere.
He
There was
needed that
nowhere.
paycheck.
Yeah, I miss a good
I was
Steve
like-
Gutenberg movie.
I always like 10 Dancing. I was like 10.
I did too.
Funny.
I think he's still working.
He is.
He was on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
He was in The Good Place for a long time too. That
Which was a
pretty good
great
show.
show.
It's a good show.
Unoriginal sons of bitches.
Yeah, so Ted Danson is actually starring in a sitcom that's on right now, A Man on the Inside.
How old is he?
Oh, he is 78.
There's a bunch of shows out there that I never even heard of. That like I don't have Apple TV, and you can scroll through some of the shows on Apple TV. You're like, what the hell? What is this?
Content.
Yeah.
Reason for you to buy the service.
About it. So they can say they have X amount of shows on it.
Yep,
Even
that's
though
exactly what it is.
75% of them are shit.
And they'll have a show with like Justin Timberlake as the main character. I'm like, what?
Yeah. No, that's exactly why Netflix says it. They can say that our catalog is 10,000 movies, and we
Mhm.
have 3,000 new original movies and 1,000 original shows. Now they're all garbage, but what they're saying is true.
What they need to do is lean into the Amazon Prime model and do that, but put all the movies that are bad on purpose on there, like Velocipaster, like shit like
What?
that. You heard what I
The
said.
fuck is that?
Look up the trailer whenever we get off of here. Look up the trailer for Velocipaster. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a pastor that is a werewolf, but is a velociraptor instead of a wolf. They have like crappy B movie ones called Llamageddon about llamas taking over the world. Like crappy B horror movies that are so bad that they're kind of awesome when you watch them.
I mean,
That's what we need more.
That sounds like Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
Yeah, pretty much.
The power of Christ will impale you.
Mm-hmm. See, now you get it.
Okay.
There's a movie called Wolf Cop. I implore both of you to watch. It is phenomenal.
I'm gonna
That's what
say
it's.
that.
It's a cop. It's a werewolf. That's all you gotta know. That's the movie.
If it ain't Mickey Mouse, Bluey, sports, or cooking shows, I ain't got no chance.
Someone says, "Who are you?" He goes, "I'm the Fuzz," and like that's awesome. That's,
I'm
that's
gonna
awesome.
play. I'm gonna play the clip from Billy Madison. We're all dumber for hearing what you just said.
Hey,
That's one of the best takedowns in movie history, by the way.
yeah, the deadpan just dry.
Yeah, he just thoroughly destroyed him.
Yeah,
That was Robert Smigel, wasn't it?
no, I forgot that guy's name. He
Yeah, I think it's Robert Smigel. He's one of the writers for the Ambiguously Gay duo on Saturday Night Live.
yeah, he was the guy that did the. He's one of the main writers for Saturday Night Live, the one that did that
Yeah.
thing. But that wasn't Smigel. Smigel was he was in the movie earlier, but that wasn't
He
him.
was, yeah, Mr. Oblesky.
Yeah,
Yeah, the judge was Jim Downey.
Jim Downey. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I cannot think of a more perfect insult than
Mhm.
that. That was
Yeah, he just shredded him. Yeah, he
And
wrote on Saturday Night Live too. 30
yeah,
years.
the whole scene with because his wife was cheating on him. This category, my wife, the tramp.
Those movies are just so stupid, but you can't help but laugh at them. It's just
what
like
it.
Chris,
Go ahead.
Chris Farley's character in Billy Madison, the bus driver.
Oh, that's the
Like,
best.
stupid.
And the thing about movies like that is they probably just told Chris Farley's like, just go.
We
Well,
need you to get to this point, but
Yeah.
other than that, do what you want.
some of the
Mhm.
best movies, or especially comedic movies, is when they tell a comedian like Farley or Jim Carrey, it's like, here's your character, you go make it up.
John Candy.
Yes.
That almost all of his lines in Home Alone is just John Candy just going.
Yeah.
They only had him for like 3 hours that day, and they're like, "We need you to do this." He's like, "All right, I got it," and he just started going.
Well, and like even in dramatic roles, Robin Williams, the scene from Good Will Hunting about his wife farting in bed, that was all him. He made that up on the spot. And that's why like they show Matt Damon, he's just cracking up because he just can't help it. But I want to see someone like Jim Carrey just be let loose again. Just go, hey, here's $10 million. Just go be Ace Ventura 3. Just go, have fun.
Should
Just,
they do it?
I don't know if that's something he would do now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Him specifically, though.
I don't know. He's getting back to that because again, kid movies. But if you've watched Sonic 3, his character in Sonic 3 is starting to kind of be old school Jim Carrey.
And I noticed that in Sonic 2, he was getting a little more loose with it too.
So he might be up for it just for the hell of it.
Mm.
So it'd be fun to watch. It's like just Jim, just go talk out of your ass again, literally. So
I could see him doing something like that.
as much as I want to see Jim Carrey talk out of his ass, I am done talking out of my ass. So I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. So,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen, this has been Sandlot Sports.